I am a mouse. I am a mouse, and I live in a stable. I live in a stable at Bethlehem. At Bethlehem, where there are many comings and many goings. I live amongst feet. I have a wee hole in a faraway corner where feet never trample. I have a nest with a secret passage that leads to the inn next door. In the inn are good things to eat. One day, 8 new feet came into the stable. 2 belonged to a man and 2 belonged to a woman. But the other 4 looked different. They belonged to a donkey. The woman was tired, and the man looked sad. The donkey was tired too, but he was not sad. When he made a noise, I thought he was laughing. Soon he was eating the hay in the manger. The donkey was hungry. Then all at once I heard a sound. My ears popped up. My eyes popped out. I listened. I waited. But it wasn't a squeak, and it wasn't a creak. What could it be? I looked for an answer, first this way, then that way. I waited, I wondered, I trembled all over. I took a step forward. Then they went a step further. I climbed to the manger and wriggled my nose. Once more I was shaking. What a risk I am taking! I'm only a mouse, so tiny and furry. I tried to be brave, but I need to be careful. And then came the cry again, deep in the haystalk. I stopped being frightened. I wanted to see. The haystalks grew warmer. I felt so excited. Then what did I find? I found pieces of cloth wrapped round and round, and the cloth was warm too. I was squeaking, "Is there anybody there?" Then I found him, a tiny wee baby, wrapped in that bundle. I found his silky head, his little ears, his eyes shut tight. I ran along. I nudged his tiny feet with my little wet nose. Suddenly I heard a voice. Again I grew frightened and ran to my nest. "What shall we call him?" asked Mary. "Jesus," said Joseph. "What, 2 feet more?" I thought. "We are full tonight." But there's room in the stable. Just before daybreak, as the sun started stirring, the straw was rustling and the dust went flying. I looked across the floor from my secret hole. All at once there were lots of feet. Feet with sandals and woolly feet. I looked at their faces. They were shepherds. How big they seemed, these men from the hills. They were kind men who cared for their lambs. They were not giants. They had searched for the baby. Now they had found him, and they bowed so low in front of the baby. I am only a mouse with my nest hidden away from the tramping of feet. And though I am careful, I am glad I was brave on that night, when my little wet nose found its way through the haystalks, to a baby so special that men knelt and worshipped, strong men from the hills who trusted in God. Yes, I'm only a mouse with my nest by the manger. I'm only a mouse and will never be more. But were I a child, or a man, or a woman, who looked on that baby asleep in the hay, I know what I'd do if a mouse but could do it. I'd thank him for coming and love him today.